What is VPository? VPository is a team collaboration platform for Visual Paradigm users to share the design and files. And the basic idea is your member can commit the change to the VPository server, and then other team member can pull the change from the server we call update. I will show you two basic scenarios about how to use VPository. First of all, both team members check out the project, and the project now has one business process diagram and has a pool and one task. The first member edit the business process to introduce a new pool and new task. Then he commit the change to the VPository. Now the VPository create a new revision, and then the second user update the change from the VPository. Now both members has the same diagram. And then he also made the change and commit to the VPository. The third revision is created. Let's take a look about another scenario. Now starting from both have the business process diagram, and the left hand side member edit the diagram and commit the change. But the right hand side member haven't updated the change. Then he make the change by himself. Then he commit the change to the server. Now you see the end result is the same. The VPository get free revision, and the right hand side member also get the update, get the changes from the first member. The VPository not just helps you to keep the revision, but allows you to review the changes, the change histories. And for example, at the beginning, you draw the entity relationship diagram with two entities. And then you keep adding an entity 3, entity 4 into the diagram and keep committing to VPository. So later on, you can compare these revisions. If you compare revision 2 and revision 3, you will know a new entity is created and a relationship also created. If you compare the first revision to the latest one, you find that there are two more entities and 2 more relationship is created. And the change history is not just for you to browse the change. You can even roll back to certain revisions if you like. And the last things about the VPository I would like to talk about is to also keep the revision of your files. For example, you have a use case diagram. You want to add more information about generate invoice. You want to reference to external files that provide the sample of the invoice. Then you can reference to the invoice file. If you store the invoice file in a local hard drive, then you're unable to share the sample to your teammate. If you put the file in the network drive, the file may be deleted accidentally from your teammate. And even you put in network drive, different team members maybe have a different net drive mapping, so it's very difficult to share the files. And also the security threat that the virus could be affected by everybody. So to solve this problem, VPository helps you to store both the design and the files in the server. So when you commit and check out the projects, you got all the design and files together. With the VPository, you can share your design and the file commit to the VPository server. And while your teammate check out the project, he will get both the design and also the reference file. So he just want to see the sample of the invoice. He just click the reference link and open the PDF file. Then he can browse the PDF file. He don't need to worry about where you put the PDF file. Do he need to map a network drive or find somewhere in the internet, things like that. VPository is a cloud platform, so you don't need to have any administration effort. And VPository want the backup 24 hours 7 days to make sure even there is a hardware failure, all your data are kept in safe place. All the communication between the VPository to the client are protected by the secure shard, the SSL. So there is no middleman and your information will not be disclosed without your authorizations. The best thing is the VPository offer 1 GB free storage for you, and you can subscribe to add more space if it is exceed 1 GB. In case your company are not willing to put the information or data outside your network, you still have an on-premises options that you can install the VPository server, we call a VP server, in your local area networks. And above information is an extract of our online training, the Visual Paradigm Essential. You can join our Visual Paradigm Essential by using this link. And the Visual Paradigm Essential online training has total 27 lectures and 5 hours high quality video content. You can join it for free. Thank you very much for watching this video.